You've heard of the whole New Age to Jesus movement, and I'm here to talk about Jesus to Lucifer. And to be fair, it's more so about duality because it's a lifestyle that more so includes Jesus and Lucifer. The intersection of Christianity and Luciferianism in my life came as a surprise because I grew up in a very Christian household. And I did my damnedest to find a form of Christianity that felt natural and right for me. And various things happened to where now, in my current day and age, I don't go to church, but I am working independently to study the word for myself because, in my opinion, there are not many people who are giving full context of what the word is saying when they're quoting it and giving you all of these sermons. So there's that. Now, with that being said, I meditated upon different questions I figured I could answer comfortably about the work that I do with uh, Christianity and Luciferianism and my thought process behind that, because I tend to meet quite a few Christians who want to question me and don't understand that if I'm saying that I stand on where I'm at in life, I do. And no amount of isolation, side talk, or pushing me to conform is going to change that. If anything, it was the fact that conforming did nothing for me, and the fact that maybe some of those same people have obnoxious personalities that really reflect and define why I wouldn't want to go to church and deal with a classic Christian anyway. Um, there's a difference between saying you're Christian and genuinely embracing a lifestyle and being about it. And I think that if a lot of people really were to look at their walk and look at how they behaved and observe their self-awareness and accountability, not in public, but just in general, they'd realize um, if the wages of sin is death, then they're killing themselves slowly by their lifestyles, behavior, and mindset. But that's another topic for another day. I do have respect for people who embody in a holistic walk that genuinely shows respect for all people, even if they're not the type of people they would agree with outside of social and professional uh, parameters where proximity is required. In other words, I respect those who have a live and let live, but I will still live to the highest of my own standards type of person. I'm not saying people don't judge. You still have to have discernment of character, but it's how you treat people that kind of shows whether or not I see you're authentic in whatever religious walk you're in. So with that being said, why Lucifer? How does my relationship with Lucifer fit into my understanding of God and Jesus? Well, I'm not going to give you all of that. I don't have a whole lot of difficult explanations for this. All I will tell you is that it was a very rough period in my life where nothing was working, that I cried out to the Most High, which is what I refer to God as because there's just too much conflict over what his actual name is or there. I called out to the Most High and I cried for some type of intervention. And within days, I was led to Goetic magic. And within weeks of trying Goetic magic, miraculous things happened and my life was never the same. And surprisingly enough, Lucifer's presence has been one of empowerment, patience, compassion, and exploring the complexity of who I am and the choices I get to make for myself. Um, and I don't feel like these elements conflict with Christian faith. Lucifer and Jesus embody different complementary aspects of spiritual growth and balance. I've heard other people's gnosis that the Most High created mankind with Lucifer. I'm not sure if I can stand on that. I've never really seen more than one source give me that information, and I'll leave that there. But in terms of like my real world results, I was always somebody who delved deeply into the world of personal transformation, self-development, self-improvement, personal development. I would always read like relationship books, sex books, money books, career books, marketing books, books on anything that caught my interest if I wanted to learn something. And I found that working with Lucifer and working with different forms of magic with Lucifer and Goetic spirits allowed me to connect the dots to things that really made a change in my ability to transform and evolve as a person. Whether it was leading me to new books, new forms of knowledge, new skills that helped me make money, or, just teaching me how to sit still and allow myself to process who I am. I know that there are people who work within Christianity and work with Jesus and work with the Most High to get the same work done. I just haven't met those people. And if I have, I haven't seen a system or a process that they have that has felt good to me, natural to me, or organic to me. I feel that when you've tried everything yourself, alone or with Lucifer, and nothing else is working, if you truly feel like it's time to surrender, you can always go to the Most High, the angelic, and lay it on the cross. But at the end of the day, a lot of times we have things that we want, but we don't have because there's practical work to do that we're not doing. And we cannot lay our character flaws upon the cross and just wait for the Lord to transform them. We cannot lay our iniquities on the cross and just wait for the Lord to transform them. We have to lay our self-awareness on the cross as well. We have to lay our accountability on the cross. We have to sacrifice the person we were on the cross. And you have to do the same with magic. It's just a lot more practical and outlined. So that's how Lucifer kind of fits into my understanding of God and Jesus. He's not competing. I've never had to sell my soul to eat or survive or to deal with working with him. Now, will crazy things happen? Yeah, that's the power of taking control of your reality. But I've never been in a position working with Lucifer where I've had to denounce God, reject God, blaspheme Jesus, blaspheme the Holy Spirit, or just speak against certain things. Um, so I'll leave that there. And look out for more videos on this topic because this is just the beginning.